Surveying fauna has been a consistently successful way to obtain desired data of species within a chosen study site. Australia is a country known for its diverse range of wildlife, and so it is very important that data can be collected on as many of these species as possible. This is so awareness and knowledge can be increased about the abundance and survivability of native animals in their natural habitat. The aim of this particular study was to set up traps on sites within the Helidon Hills area with the purpose of capturing maximum data possible on the species found within that area, with particular interest in mammals, amphibians, and a few reptiles. This survey also provided an opportunity for those participating to increase their skills out in the field, including correctly setting up and utilising animal traps, setting out trap plans independently, and being able to finalise all results into a final report. The study sites that were used for the work undertaken in this study were all found within very short distance of each other in the Helidon Hills region in southeast Queensland. Those 6 properties are known as Valma, Ergon West, Burkett, Ergon East, and Haggadorn, which are all found around the Great Dividing Range. There are 4 trapping methods used within this fauna study: pitfall traps with trench fences to capture smaller animals. There are baited Elliott traps to catch small mammals, larger baited cage traps to capture larger mammals such as possums and bandicoots, and soil plots which allowed the viewing of potentially multitudes of animal footprints as they amble around the properties. In total, there were 15 pitfall traps used, and they were divided equally across 3 transects, 80 Elliott traps, which were divided equally across 8 transects, 10 soil plots, with the exception of the Burkett property, which could only fit 6 soil plots, and these were all spaced out every 200 to 300 metres across all properties, and 8 cage traps, with 1 placed in the middle of each Elliott transect. The results for this study proved to show a higher success rate in pitfall traps than in Elliott traps, and cage traps were differed between the properties. Due to the survey only going for a total of 3 trap nights per site, as well as a relatively small number of traps used, the data collected was almost entirely unusable for any hypotheses, with the exception of possum success in cage traps. A null hypothesis was suggested that there was no significant difference between the numbers of possums found within logged and unlogged areas. Granted, there were 3 unlogged areas and only 2 logged areas, so the data isn't as fair as desirable, but the data obtained was still able to provide a p-value of 0.000531, which is less than 0.05. This means that the null hypothesis can be rejected, as there is a significant difference between logged and unlogged areas. Future opportunities for more fauna surveys to be conducted with increased availability of time and resources would be greatly beneficial for more accurate results of species that are found in the Helidon Hills region.